Okay, so I want you guys to see this firsthand, what we're dealing with. Now, we can't open our windows because they're electronic. I can't stand all this stuff. I like the manual windows for instances like this. Just give me a damn crank and let me open the goddamn window, you know?
Yeah,
So,
I didn't realize that so many of these things in the car were electronic. Holy crap.
I know, that's why I don't like it. So this is just what we deal with on a daily basis. It's not like we chose, hey, let's live in our SUV, let's do it. No, we had no other choice because we were being poisoned more than most people were in their homes, you know, with all of this. So the truth about what all this needs, can you white balance this? I'm getting so tired of this.
Here, that's...
Silhouette.
Oh, yeah, that's a little better. Maybe closing this would actually help. No, it doesn't help. I'll lower the camera. There we go. I did it.
Okay, so let's dust my second dad off in a sense and prop him back up and bring him
on this side.
and bring him back into the fold. Now that's called restoration. When somebody falls, if you really care about them, and I do. So guys, I'm asking you to help us do this because I don't want all of the good things that he did.
I'm gonna have to stare at that battery so my hands won't be.
I don't want all the good things that he did do to lay in waste. Do not panic. Somebody was saying to us to don't panic, and I was getting pissed off, and I'm like, what do you mean don't panic? We're being sprayed with this garbage to death here.
Yeah.
So, let's make sure he's not part of Q in any way, shape, or form, okay? And let's show real love. Come on, guys. I know you have it in you, and I'm gonna wear my hat just because, why the fuck not? Let me be an example of that. I don't think he hurt any of you as badly, I'm assuming, because we're out here. And knowing that it was kind of intentionally done in a sense, it kind of pisses me off. And it hurts. Because I have a child, and I'm like, no, we're getting out of this. I'm not leaving him alone. I am right here suffering the same thing with him. And at every minute, we are getting him in a safe place. Right?
Yeah, pretty much.
We're not abusing you, right?
No, you're not.
Okay, see, we are, you know, we get a hotel room, we stay at a friend's house, we do whatever we can. I make sure his needs are met before mine are, and plus he's an adult, so if this was a child, I think I would have my child stay with family or something while my husband and I went roaming around trying to figure out what the hell to fix and do. Can you fix it again?
Oh, again?
I'm so funny about this stuff. So, guys, let's restore him back into the fold. And now we need to have him on our boat, okay? And can I be the captain of this boat? Or at least the second mate? I'm just making a suggestion. I gotta close this door. It's getting loud. Can I make that suggestion in some way? Even just temporarily until we are in, a safe place, because I don't suck at this apparently, and I gotta be practicing anyway because I intend to be in my leadership role, and I think I've proven myself, and it sounds like everybody wants this more for me than anybody else. So
yeah, you were right about those two guys. Remember?
Esper and Barr, yeah.
Yeah, you could look it up. Barr basically backstabbed Trump very blatantly. Trump let him off easily. Rudy did not.
Good.
And Esper basically compromised the Capitol twice and everyone's safety twice.
It's we're just regurgitating what we see in the news, and I don't think that's fake. You know, sometimes real stuff actually makes it to the news. Like a lot of the stories done on me, I made sure it was real. I wasn't like conjuring any of that. So, you know, that's a problem. And I kept saying, we were texting, writing our president saying, you've got to get rid of these people. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Check and make sure that it's not, you know, a slanted view, because Q loves to do that too. Check and make sure. But it looks that way to us, and if we're wrong, we stand corrected on that. But what's going on? Who are these people, for crying out loud? See, they start swarming around us. And we're like in an area that nobody is like parking and...
Yeah, it's strange that they even care enough to stare at our whole vehicle setup.
Yeah, I know.
Because most people don't care about what they see, just in the parking lot.
Oh, it's just cute bullshit.
Yes, it
All
is.
So, you know... And I'm really kind of pissed off because we're not going through the chocolate factory again. We did our job 2.5 times. That's how we see it. We see it in increments of intervals when we got to the end again. And it's like, okay, rescue us. And we're just about to, no, okay, rescue us. And we go through the whole friggin' thing all over. No, we're not doing that nonsense. And it's kind of evil to make anybody do that. It's like, I'm not a performing animal here. I am a dance performer. I get paid for it. If I choose not to get paid for it, it's because I want to pay my dancers. Yes, when we first started out, nobody made any money. I didn't either. I spent $12,000 on our shows. We can prove it. And I didn't make any money. I was just happy to do them. Plus, they knew they weren't going to get paid until... And I told everybody, hang out with us because we're going to make sure you get paid. And some stayed with us and they ended up getting paid. And I was the one who decided to, let's just make it this for everybody. Anybody who's a student, $50 for their performance, you know, a stipend. And then anybody else who starts with us, $100. And that didn't start that way. How do you start that way? Dance is expensive. To rent a place, oh my gosh. And we didn't start like at the top. We had to rent little black box theaters and stuff. Oh my gosh, what I had to do. You know, and I kept telling them, stay with us so we can pay you. We want to. And, you know, they moved on. That's fine. If they want to come back, the door's open. As long as they don't cause trouble. The second they start causing trouble, I'm like, nah, pass on that. Bad match or something, whatever. Somebody else will do you better, you know, whatever. But they were able to use our dance company to leapfrog and get into other companies. And see, look at all this. All these people are just fucking swarming us. Shit's hot. So, you know, guys, just rescue us. And if not, we're filing our lawsuit. And unfortunately, some good people may be lumped in it, but that's what the court's for. So you guys can help us and weed it out. If you can prove to us that you were actually assisting us, then of course we're not going to lump you into a lawsuit. You're going to be our witness, okay? And that it's going to have to happen. And I kept telling this person, just do it legit. Don't do it behind the scenes. I'm telling you, don't do it behind the scenes. And then some of you people were thinking, what is she talking about? It looks legit. Nobody's lying. There's no lie. Yes, there was a lie, but it was made to look like somebody else was lying when somebody else was lying. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I can make it up to you. And I will. I have no problem doing that. So please do not shame me for my mistakes because I was operating under what we thought was real and true. So, you know. So let's just get us rescued. Let's just do this immediately. Go through with the plan. It's not going to falter, and I guarantee you my second dad is not going to say no at this point. At all. Because, like I said, he owes us almost in triplicates now. So I'm sure he wants to make it up to us. And there's no better time than the present. So we are going to make the most of our trip out here. And we are going to, you know, establish a lot of great things. And we think we know what the plan was. And why we needed passports, and you know, let's do it. Don't give up on that. It's a good deal. That's not over with. See, look at all this. All these cars are. You want to video this?
I can't see them from this position.
Oh shit. But yeah, and what a lot of them will do too, they will actually sit in their cars and run it. And the newest trend is that they get out of their cars, they leave it, and they just leave it running wherever we are, and we get totally creamed with the toxic stuff. And I'm like, that's not gonna happen. We're gonna like not do this. Can you do a white balance? For some reason when I'm close, it doesn't.
It's getting better.
Yeah. Okay. So, you know, guys. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts very bad. But we're winning. This is what I don't understand. I've never seen a team where the good guys are winning and they just decide to drop the football. You already made it into the goal line. Knock it off. This is all you have to do. That's it. That's not even a full step. Sneeze, okay? You'll make it in the goal line. And I think it's really awful that we have been the ones that suffered because of this. Just stop. You know? Don't make somebody else's sin. Don't make us have to give restitution for somebody else's sin. Because then that's evil too. You understand? We did no wrong. And yeah, we get the chocolate factory. We want our prize now. So let's do this. Because if we...
They said they'll need it for at least an hour.
Oh, to charge it or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We don't have an hour. Let's just buy a new battery. It's worth it to me.
Why does it have to take them an hour?
Chris, just buy a new battery. We're not doing this.
All right, that'd be another $200-something. You okay with that?
I don't even have the cash on hand to do that.
$200? We pay $80 for a battery in California.
Well, on the East Coast, it's different. I asked for the cheapest battery, and that's what it was.
Well, you know what? Dad can drive us around for that amount of time. We can get gas and then come back later.
Yeah, I don't trust these people.
No, I don't either, but...
I don't want them leaking the battery either. Don't you think it's just better just to trade it in and get a new battery?
Well, yeah, probably if that's the case, but we need some money.
Then charge it then.
What?
Charge it.
Okay. So Dad, just use the card.
See, we have to think about everything we do because it's like, wait, if we let the battery stay here, are they going to damage it?
Be enough to make sure that we can put in the engine and start up.
Oh, all right.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to see if an hour is even necessary.
What?
I'm asking him if a full hour is necessary.
Can we just get a new battery, please? I feel better. Is that the magic words I have to use?
Just use the personal one. That's where the money is.
All right.
Thank you.
Sometimes I don't like spending the money, but sometimes being efficient is desired more. I don't trust these people. I don't want them damaging the battery and then it leaks in here. You see what I mean? We have to be very cautious and not trust anybody. See, we can't even get a battery, guys. Plus, usually when you recharge a battery, it's never the same again.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Usually.
I did not know that.
Yeah. All these interruptions, I'm sorry. So we want our prize. We deserve it. I'm not saying we deserve it more than anybody else, but we want our prize so we can give you guys your prize. I mean, isn't that why you're all in it too? I mean, I know a lot of you love us, and we love you, and we want to bestow goodness and as much riches and wealth, in a sense, you know what I'm saying, on you. We appreciate it, and I just don't, I don't want you guys to have to suffer through this, you know? Please just stick with it. We're almost there. You know, do it because you love me, because you're on board because of the cause, and we are going to make my second dad do you all right and do us right. So, you know, still move forward, and it's a minor blip. That's all. That is all. That is all it is. But the contingency, and all you guys need to make sure you want to stick it to him like this. Make him rescue us now. Do the plan now. Our enemy is weak. We are not weak. Somebody made a big screw up mistake, and that's all I'm seeing it as. We'll talk about it later, and we will all have to deal with it. But, you know, in the middle of a skirmish and a war, we don't have time. None of us have the time or the resources to even concern ourselves. See, when they honk like that, I get concerned, because a lot of times it means gas the hell out of these people. There's somebody in the vicinity. I think the Qs should be more concerned, not less concerned now. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did our second dad have in mind for y'all? That'll be interesting. That we don't know. Anyway, we need to be treated well. And we haven't been. We've been treated like pieces of dirt. And we have greater value than that, and so do you. So do not use this information just for your guys', you know, benefit. Oh, now I get a second one of these, and you know. Okay, so we are the ones that we are the reason why any of you are even involved in this, right? So please be good human beings to us. Don't fall apart. Stick with it. Really, if we can hang in there and the worst was done to us, then there's no excuse for you guys. So rescue us. That will make us happy. Nothing else really matters if we are suffering like this, okay? We still want everything in our dissertation as the desired outcomes done, and more now, because we didn't know any of this when we wrote our dissertation. We were not like being poisoned out of our home. So a lot more needs to be added to that as compensation, obviously. But we're not there yet. Just rescue us, okay? We are looking for places to stay. We're trying to problem solve and do everything possible to keep ourselves safe. But, you know, see, look at this. And they drive so close. They're driving through the parking spaces. They're not even driving in the aisles. They're driving through the parking spaces. We were at the drugstore before, and they were just driving like right next to us, and there was like no car length in between, like no spaces in between. Here, look at this. So we get a lot of people. I'm not saying these people are doing anything, but usually what happens is that we come up on their GPS, and it's like, oh, they can make money by poisoning us and being in the vicinity. And so they zip by and they do all these crazy little stunts in front of us. Let's see if these people behave. See how fast they're driving? And none of these people are parking anywhere. They're just driving through. And I have never seen anything like it. This place is so busy. See, and look, you know, these people just walk right next to our vehicle. And I'm like, that's it. See, here's a good example. Look. See? That's like, what the hell's going on? Why are these people doing this at all? And they just circle around us and they swarm us and they're dispensing toxins. All these people? I don't know. I'd have to test every single one of their tailpipes or ask them questions. I mean, that's not really our job, is it? Our job is to be rescued now. But they seem to know when we have the camera on them, and then they'll behave a little bit. Funny. See, now look at this one. See? What? And they're honking their horn and stuff. Really, what is the purpose of this? And then our skin will burn or some weird stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, you're a dispenser. We call them gassers. I don't know, guys. And we have to leave the door open. It's fucking hot. They'll park right in front of us. Leave the car running, dispense. I mean, these people they're just, I mean, it's like a show. So rescue us and just get us to where we need to go. None of these people, they don't even live anywhere around, and they're not walking to their cars. Nothing. They're just, I don't know. Anyway, forgive, but don't let him get away with it. So you guys, if you just use this for yourselves, what? Don't extort, right? Is that the right term? Extortion in a sense? Don't use this so you get goodies and we don't get anything, because you're here in the first place to help us. And if not, what kind of heart do you have? Because that's not what was told to us in a sense. I never agreed to this. Wow, were we told that we're some strong patriotic people? And, you know, I'm all for helping the country, but not this way. All of these people are just pulling in here for no reason. They circle around us, and they're just dispensing. People are making money dispensing, and we're getting hurt. And this person's just pulling right out of the parking lot. They just drive through, you know, cut through the spaces and everything. And I'm like, wow. And you guys think this is okay? We never agreed to this. We don't want to do this. So we got off the battlefield. I mean, really, what? Who in their right mind would do this? I wouldn't. And we did. We didn't know we did. We were forced into it. That's why I keep saying we were drafted. So this is not something you say that we fix and post, you know, for all you film people out there like us, and actors and actresses and stuff, producers, whatever. This is not something you fix and post, because it's our lives that are on the line. This is not a film where you go back and say, you know what, that shot didn't turn out right. We need to pick it up again. And you retake it, right? No, you don't get a retake. You don't get a second chance. If we die, we're dead. And we're not down for this. We are being super swarmed. See, this is why we're not waiting for the battery to charge an hour. That's bullshit. It usually takes just 20 minutes, actually. I've never heard an hour. But they think that we'll be stranded, and they're like, yeah, let's let them stay here for an hour, and then the queue people send all their people here, and they're basically hurting us. So, rescue us. This is a no-brainer. That is what we want, that is what we demand, and we have our lawsuit drawn up, and we can add and subtract names very easily. And we may file individual ones too, for individual problems. Let's see, look at this. What is going on? They're just lurking. See? And they just sit here, they'd come in, they ain't doing anything. They drive past, and then they go. Really? You need a parking space, buddy? No, they're not interested in parking. They seldom do. They're interested in making their money quickly and gassing us. These are our fellow Americans. A lot of them are white. What is that saying? And really, who tells somebody the story behind this? Who is so deprived and depraved in their spirit that they think that we deserve to die? What did we do? We did nothing even slightly wrong. And look at this. See? Why would a big truck come at us like this? You tell me. They're not even driving in the proper lane. They're just cutting right through. And we aren't by an exit. And they're entering right here. Right along there. See where all these cars are entering? That's the entrance and exit. So what the hell are these people doing? They're actually trying to get us killed. Yeah, do you want to come this way or what? You're smiling on our camera? Is that what you're gonna do? I don't get it. And what really pisses me off is that my second dad knew this was happening. Yeah, so don't you fucking dare, people. Put him on trial. Meanwhile, that is your distraction and excuse for not helping us? No, because we're gonna stop that shit. This is our information, not yours. It was done to us. We need to be rescued, not dilly-dally in this bullshit. Because you know what? Then we'll jump on his boat and his side, and then we'll throw you guys under the bus. You want that? Because we're not tolerating this. Just rescue us. That is how you save everybody. That is how you help everybody. Everybody's being gassed and dispensed upon now. And we haven't been rescued. So get a clue. You're being dispensed upon as if we were rescued and we haven't even been rescued yet. So just rescue us. Stop it. This bullshit game that everybody's playing. Because everyone's trying to use us as their leverage and pawn. No. Because if we see somebody doing it, we're going to call you out in public and say, how dare you? I appreciate that you guys are like wanting to say, hey, we're going to file this insurrection thing if you do what we think you're doing. Cool. But don't. You're going to hurt us more. I don't think you want to do that. And then we have to add that shit to the lawsuit too. Okay? Just help us by rescuing us. We need a safe place to be. So, just do it. Guys, hold your shit together. Come on. Someone told me not to panic in a sense, and, well, I'm more than panicked. I'm just really angry. It's not even panic. So let's just rescue us and stop with this bullshit game. Don't listen to my extended family. They have already said things to us that isn't even true, okay? We have the evidence of it. I did bookmarks. And I'm like, either their brains were cued, or they're Q, or I don't know, or Q did this stuff. I don't know. It's not up to me. We tell you guys what happened. We show you the evidence. We show you how we know what is true and what is false. It is up to you guys to do the rest. Dereliction of duty. Don't think we won't file that. Oh my God. Is your dad here? We need to get out of here. These people are just pummeling us.
Yeah, he's here.
Is he doing his job?
Looks like it.
Okay. So, you know, guys, just stop. You're hurting us more than anything else. And if my second dad doesn't come through, then you have my support and permission. Let's all file these damn lawsuits at the same time then. But you have to know that you may be included in it because, you know, here we are. We're not doing this for our health. We're not even doing this for anything else, but we want to be rescued and saved. And you can't say, oh, well, we made a bad decision. We've made all good decisions. It's other people who've been making bad decisions, not us. Oh my God, we didn't do anything wrong. It doesn't matter. We're still being poisoned. What bad decision is there? We didn't do it. The people who were poisoning us made bad decisions. So don't even pull that shit with us. Because it's bullshit. We're being poisoned. We have evidence of it. Not only do we have it on video, but we have test samples. I ain't going through it again. Watch our videos. We have more than documented this. So, you know, you guys just need to lay off of us and actually put the blame on the people who are causing us harm. We didn't cause any harm. There's that too. We did the responsible thing. There's that too. So, my second dad, cut the shit and rescue us. Because that's the only thing that's probably going to save your ass at this point. And then we can all be on the same boat. Not, you cast us over here and there's this boat here. It's just stop. So, guys, hold it together already. You can do it. And I'm sending out my love. And I'm demanding we need to be rescued now. This has gone way too far.
We're gonna have to get going soon.
Way too far.
We can shut the club right here.
Everything okay now?
Yeah. Should I try to turn the car on?
Yeah, I'll make sure.
Where's the other phone? You have it, right?
I have both of them.
Okay.
Okay. Let it run for about. You know, you guys can have a run on the road. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Alright, we'll just do that.
I don't want to do that though.
You don't want to do that?
No, because I don't want to be in here and get gassed by our own car. It's bad enough we're getting gassed by everybody else.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm getting very
Is it okay if we just turn it off right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we find a place to eat?